1 in 3 children in Namibia grow up in households that are poor. Poverty has deep and long-lasting impacts on the lives and development of children in Namibia, especially their health and education. If poverty is not addressed at an early age, it is being passed on from generation to generation.
My name is Dr. Veronica Theron, and I'm the technical advisor to the First Lady of the Republic of Namibia, Madame Monica GEINGOS. Today we are excited to talk about the Educating Linda program. Educating Linda program was made possible by Merck Foundation, and we want to wholeheartedly thank Dr. Rasha Kelej and the whole Merck management for making dreams come true for 20 young learners from 11 schools in Namibia. Now, the idea of the Educating Linda program is to assist the selected learners from grade 7 up until grade 12.
My name is Angelica Avoses. I school at Cedar Primary School. I'm in grade 7 and I'm 13 years of age. Before I got this scholarship, it was financially hard for my parents, and it also distracted me mentally.
As a father, a parent, you always want the best for your children, but due to lack of resources, and you only don't have only one child, you have a couple of children, so you have to distribute your resources among the children, so all the children can't get everything that they want, you understand? So with this, it kind of lifts a burden also from my shoulders, so my child can now partake in extra classes, tennis lessons, and she can get all the stationery and equipment that she needs for her studies, you know? So it really takes the burden off of me, you understand? Because currently I'm also unemployed and I'm just making ends meet by doing odd jobs here and there, you understand? So, but I want the best for my children, you understand? So this program, Educating Linda program, the scholarship was what do you say it? A godsend, you know? It's beautiful, yeah. I'm happy, over the moon.
Education gives children a much better chance at breaking the cycle of poverty.
My name is Maria Motota, a life skill teacher at Ella Duplessis High School. I think it's very, very important for such program like Educating Linda program to continue funding the learners at school, because number one, they improve the learner academic-wise, because when you see the good thing about the learners that we have here at our school, which are 3 girls in grade 8, they are improving, and the fact that they know that they have a program behind them that is sponsoring them, and they are really doing very good, be it at academic, be it discipline-wise, be it responsible. They are really trying to give it out there, and the way they are growing up, knowing that there's somebody helping them behind, and somebody behind them helping their parents, they are, I think, as time goes, as they grow up, I think they are going to give it back to the community, that they are going also to help other learners in the community, because they know the importance of having somebody who is there for you, just to make sure that you become very successful and you go in the community, so that you'll be able to go and solve the problems that are in the community. We are very, very thankful, not only because of these learners that you are sponsoring, but also on the other side, it also benefits other learners indirect, because when these learners are improving and getting good marks, they also encourage others to improve and get good marks. And all what I want to say, we are very, very thankful. And when you also pay school fees and hostel fees, it's not only for these specific 3 learners, it also benefits other learners also. And please continue sponsoring them, and as much as we are here, we are also continuing to encourage them to do very, very good. And thank you so, so much. And please, I wish you the best to continue more and more for the benefit of our Namibian child.
My name is Hangome Laurencia. I am a learner from Ella du Plessis High School, a grade 8D learner, and I'm 14 years old. I feel so happy being part of Educating Linda program because it helped me a lot with my education. It paid for me my school fees plus my hostel fees, and it bought for me my stationeries, my school uniform for me to wear, and provided everything for me. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor because I want to help the less privileged people.
When I grow up, I want to become a doctor because when my grandmother died, I felt so helpless and powerless. I couldn't concentrate on my schoolwork. And then I started thinking about my career and what I wanted to be. First, I wanted to become a teacher, but then I started thinking of becoming a doctor because there are people like me who don't have the rich circumstances who cannot afford the medical aid and the bills, and they can. And now, if I grow up and I have become a doctor, because doctors get a lot of money, then I want to help them with the groceries and the medical aids and bills.
My name is Kavenandangi Kahamba. I'm a learner at Ella du Plessis. I'm in grade 8A and I'm 14 years old. I feel very lucky to be part of Educating Linda program because it gives me the opportunity to be educated, which my dad did not get. When I grow up, I want to be a dentist because I want to put bright smiles on people's faces.
When we selected the learners, it was clear that the majority of the learners are coming from very low-income households, living with elderly grandparents.
Tandi pandura unene ke pasondi kat pamono ko kana ke tu agata ka futuros koranga ikani nima ko ai khete futwa osikoro daraha dinondiro hewa kotari futwa no mambo ini mai kotari futwa papanduru nene ke pasondi kat mono hangarondika andonali kale ponga esimbali he.
I'm very happy to be part of the Educating Linda program because I was chosen amongst many learners. Now that I'm part of this Educating Linda program, it's not only me that is getting benefited individually, but also my small brothers that I know.
I think such a program, we need it in our community so that it can also help out, because most of our parents they do not have anything to give to their children, and such a program, it's cater for all those needs that the school needs and also help also the community halfway.
Shashinga space tandiranda shana tosha nandi ke shashin meho ya landwa onda oshimo shisha kuthamgai okamarwa handa kuranda ningokuri omamboga ko odara hada ko tandikaranda ponga pefe ningi kuja randa ponga shimashiri nantango tepandura karunga ondino no uji nina kwa nashona yaranda ini mwiri mtebu kwa ngisani ngokoya kwa natango ndapanduru nene ntero kusamushirira shaza mihanga nondi nihara shistobena ndewe stigire komeho.
To cover basic needs, including groceries, school uniform, and school fees. Some of these expenses that guardians and parents struggle to fund.
Children from low-income families are 4 times more likely to miss out on an education than children from high-income families. Even if the public schools are free, some schools require uniforms and supplies to be purchased.
Before the scholarship, my mom had to stress about my school fees and my school uniform. That includes my brother. But now that I have the scholarship, it doesn't have to stress at all because the program is providing, so she only has to provide for my brother now. When I grow up, I want to be an accountant. I'm really good at accounting. I'm really good at working with money. I want to follow my mom's footsteps because she wanted to be an accountant, but unfortunately she couldn't be one, but I want to be one, just to show her that everything's possible.
I feel good
being part of Educating Linda program because it gives me access to education. Before the program, my mom had to worry about my school fees and my school uniform, but after the scholarship, she doesn't have to worry for any of my school fees nor my school uniform because the program is provided. When I grow up, I want to become a scientist because I'm really good in science, where I work with elements, formulas and all that, and I also want to build gadgets.
I'm Ms. Nora Maman, the life skill teacher of Boys Pioneer School. It's in fact inclusive school as well, and it is a resource school. Being part of this program to select our learners was a privilege for me, and I was so happy and I'm so much grateful as well because it built their self-esteem. They were resilient to many things where they could not even, and their academics boosted much better. And it helped also their parents, it helped the teachers, it helped the community. The parents, the burdens was left off school fees money, hostel money, books, and hostel money which was supposed to be paid, it was covered in the program. And what makes me also much happy, I could see the boys also participate in extramurals more and more. They were more confident in that. So the program really helped them a lot. And it helped also the parents because the boys are also off the streets. So I wish it can be introduced to other schools as well and to less privileged schools because we've got so much of them, and it can also elevate and curb our dropouts.
My name is Tony James Wako, and I'm schooling at in Boys School, and I'm grade 7F, and I'm 17 years old. So I feel happy of participating of the Educating Linda program because it's helping me so much out with my school. I was helping with my school haircut, in my school shoes, with my school socks, and with my school bag, my school books. For the sponsorships, I was so hard for me to come to school and come eating at school, concentrating in the class, writing pens. I didn't have pens or writing class. I was asking my friends, but now I have my things. I'm not asking my friends. And I grow up, I want to be a soccer player, and I want to be a elder, and I have my own company, and I grow up, and I want to help these kids who are here in the streets, homeless kids. I want to help them out, give them food in the streets.
I feel so glad to be part of Educating Linda program because there are some people out there who also wants to be in school but cannot afford school fees. At least this Educating Linda program has brought a difference to my life because now at least I wake up early in the morning and go to school. I have books, I have school uniform to wear, and the access to study very hard. And to the hostel part, they also pay for me hostel fees, and it also helps me because there we get everything. There's free water, free electricity and food. Before I had this scholarship, it used to be very difficult for my parents to pay for my school fees, and my academic performance was very weak because of my school books. I don't used to have enough school stationery to complete my homeworks and my summaries. I had to use maybe 2 subjects for 1 book. When I grow up, I want to become a scientist because the world has a lot of diseases that do not have cures, and I want to find out those cures for those diseases.
The importance, what does this project mean to us as a school, to the learners, to the community? It is something immense. It is something life-changing. Most of our learners comes from a poor socio-economic background. we look around us and what we see is poverty. Learners are coming to school hungry. They are coming with uniforms that have seen better days.
The Educating Linda program helps break down the barriers that prevent children from receiving an education.
Before I was on my scholarship, they did not pay for my school fees on time and buy for me books and toiletries and pens. But now when I'm having the scholarship, they pay for my school fees on time and buy for me books and pens on time and toiletries.
Yeah, I'm proud of this program because her father also died for a long time ago, and she was suffering too much. But now when she got the sponsors, now she's not interested in her school and she's doing her school work properly.
My name is Natalia Mutenya. I'm 14 years old and I'm in grade 8 at GEINGOS High School. Being a part of the Educating Linda program makes me feel like a lion. As the wise man once said, it's better to be a lion at least for a day than to be a sheep for the rest of your life. It also makes me feel secured, and a sense of security makes me feel happy, and it opened my eyes and to see that there's people out there who care for people like us and who understand what we go through. When I grow up, I want to become a doctor, simply just to heal and to treat people. And I also want to become a part-time founder of a charity organization to help those that are in need, because and I also want to fight the evil of poverty, because I know how it feels to come from a middle-class home and to just reduce the level of poverty in our continent and in our country, because I know I've learned how to endure pain and the challenges, but it's simple, just to smile and be happy.
Onduvite na achiri kuchokwa kwa otakwathelwa nemhumbe dosikola uchina ina kuoni toimo ondei kuthwa paife andikambadhara kona imwishona ndechipandulu unene.
And only in the few months that we are dealing with the Educating Linda program, we can really see the impact. The feedback that we are getting from the parents and the caregivers, the teachers, all those involved, it's overwhelming.
I'm a domestic worker and I can't afford to do everything that she wants on time, and it really helps a lot, and I want to tell the program to continue helping those that don't even have, and those parents that don't even afford, continue helping it. It's a very nice program. I'm really grateful. Thank you very much, guys.
Before I was in the program, I could not afford my school uniform, my school shoes and my school bag. But now I'm in the program and I could afford my school uniform, the school shoes and the school bag. And I'm so grateful for that.
And now when I have the scholarship, it's more easier for me to concentrate on my school. My school fees paid, hostel fees paid, and my school uniform is there. When I grow up, I want to become an auto mechanic. I want to help people who need a car repair.
It shows learners that there is hope at the end of the tunnel, that besides their circumstances, that there are people that are helping hands, there are opportunities if they also bring their part. Because one of the requirements was also that they have to perform in school, despite now the backgrounds that they are coming from.
It feels good to be part of Educating Leader program, because I am one of the few chosen one among many. And it shows that my hard working and dedication has paid off. Before Educating Leader program, life was difficult for me and my parents, but now it's better because Educating Leader program is paying for my school fees.
Before I got the scholarship, life was tough on my parents, but now when I got the scholarship, the burden on my parents is not as much anymore.
I feel delighted to be part of Educating Linda program and to represent my school. I also feel proud knowing that my hard work paid off. Before the Educating Linda program, life has been difficult because my mom had to take care of me, my brother, and my grandmother. And she's not fully employed, so it was difficult for her to put bread on the table. Before Educating Linda program, life was hard because my father had a job, but my mom didn't. And on top of that, I was living with my stepfather, my mom, and my siblings. And it was also very hard because they couldn't pay all of the school fees for the people that go to school in the house. So now, since I have a scholarship and I'm part of Educating Linda program, it's paying off all my school fees. When I grow up, I want to become an environmental scientist so I can figure out how to reduce pollution and global warming. Earth is the only home we have, so we should take care of it.
I really feel great because it has really met some of my needs that my parents could not. And I really feel like this program could help some of those children who cannot really afford the school and also motivate them to study harder, because this is an opportunity that not everybody gets. I think life before was not really that good and it really changed much, and it really gives a positive impact in my life that it really changed, and it really removes much stress on my parents and lessen their responsibilities. When I grow up, I would like to become a lawyer because I feel like those people who are there being abused don't really have to speak up for themselves, but I think because they are being hidden in the shadows and they really need to speak up for themselves.
Donor support keeps dreams alive. It helps to overcome difficult circumstances. 90% of our learners are coming from informal settlement, whereby they don't have proper sanitation, no water and electricity, and no proper housing. And some of our learners have lost their parents during the COVID era, and some parents have lost jobs due to COVID. And the unemployment rate is very high in our community.
My name is Elias Pendapala Hangula. I'm a boy, 15 years old. Before I got the scholarship, life was not good because my parents will always struggle to get money to buy for me the school uniform and stationaries and the other things. Now that I got this scholarship, I am happy because I'm getting what I need.
For instance, the boy that is getting this donation, Elias Hangula, his academic performance has drastically improved. His self-esteem is higher, he is motivated, and he just look forward for school. He's enjoying school. He's just more interested in school. Why? Because he got stationery. He's having all the stationery he needs up to the calculator. He got toiletries, his personal hygiene has improved. He got full school uniform, and even during this cold winter, the past winter, he was fully dressed. And it is having a positive impact on his life and then the rest of the learners. And he feels like his dreams are achievable, and he's having the necessary support to complete school and break the chain of poverty that runs in the past generations. And because he feels education is the tool that will break this chain of poverty, and he has been enabled to be able to break that. Our gratitude goes to Educating Linda program. You are touching hearts, you are changing lives, you are giving hope, and your name will be forever engraved in the hearts of our learners in Ashipena community.
Educating Linda program works to ensure that all children have access to the tools they need to minimize the impact of poverty in their lives.
And this is here where we want to wholeheartedly thank Dr. Rasha Kelej, the whole management of Merck Foundation, because was it not for your contribution, we would not have been in a position to assist the 20 learners. We can assure you that we will leave no stone unturned to assist them in whatever way. And we're looking forward for your continuous support as this project will assist them up until grade 12. And we keep our thumbs crossed that we will be able to continue to help them even in university and tertiary institutions. Thank you again.
Thank you, Educating Linda program.
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 Thank you, Educating Linda program. Thank you, Educating Linda program. I very appreciate you guys.